After a lovely time exploring the desert areas in Sossusvlei with my dear sister, it was time to take the 365-kilometer journey back to Windhoek. Like any good road trip, we had to stop to refuel on both gas and snacks. We stopped at Solitaire, which is a small remote stopover at the edge of the Namibian National Park. This has been part of the main desert pit stops for over 60 years. Solitaire gave me old school Western style movie vibes. Solitaire provides a base from which to explore the Namib desert, grasslands and rocky foothills. They have multiple cafes and gift shops for you to pick up what you need. I'd hoped for a mini photo shoot as the setup was giving so many ideas. However, I did not have the confidence to vocalize my hopes. Although we had been advised to take the long route via Walvis Bay, we felt that this would take too long and so decided to take our chances on the gravel road. After all, we had hired a 4x4, so that should take us through. The road was gorgeous. We had definitely made the right decision. The landscapes kept changing as we went along. On the road, we experienced the sand dunes, gravel plains, and rolling hills. There were some fully dry areas and other places where vegetation had managed to survive. There is very little better than a road trip to go through all the motions. We listened to podcasts, sang along to our music playlist, and just vibed out on the road. I loved seeing my sister on this roadie as it was the first time she was not only driving a 4x4, but she was doing it in some very interesting roads.
But I find that these rides, I don't know which type she wants to eat, and it's all like
The journey from Savour to Windhoek was supposed to take just over 4 hours. However, the roads were a little bit more gravel than the roads from Walvis Bay to Savour, so we had to take it a little bit slower. The landscapes were more dynamic and utterly beautiful, very breathtaking. I highly recommend this route, although it is a long journey. After some time in the desert, it was time to get our heads more around the history and cultural elements of this beautiful country, and therefore we decided to join a Windhoek city tour with Chameleon Tours. the CBD of Windhoek. Pavilion, safaris. Okay. It's so sunny. It's not too hot. And there's shadows. Good morning.
You are very much welcome here with the
Let's start this for me.
right, or these two.
So this is the little hotel. Okay, on a road trip, just jamming around.
They play that song all the time. Every rugby, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
This is the Independence Museum in Windhoek. And Robert Mugabe Avenue.
We visited the Independence Museum, which highlights many aspects of Namibian history, including its colonization by the Germans and later on by the South Africans. They also had a display to reflect on the genocide of the Herero and the Nama people between 1904 and 1908, which resulted in the massacre of about 50 to 60,000 Hereros and 10,000 Namas.
These grounds as a concentration camp.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a building that was built by the North Korean government,
Uh-huh.
and it was opened in 2014.
Uh-huh.
And right over there we have the Alta Fortress, which was the very first building in Windhoek. It was built in 1890, and it was designed by General Kurt von Francois. What is in Namibia? Yeah, Kurt von Francois.
Called from Francois.
There was a concentration camp for
Namibia's story of colonization is similar to many other African countries. There was lots of economic exploitation as well as racial segregation. This led to a liberation struggle, which eventually landed Namibia gaining independence from South Africa on the 21st of March 1990. The first president that was voted in was Sam Nujoma, who was the leader of the SWAPO party. He was again voted in for 2 additional terms in 1994 as well as in 1998.
Actually gonna go that side to the western part of Namibia.
Okay.
So the township is on that end.
So as you guys see, Windhoek is surrounded by mountains. So that's how Windhoek also earned its name. Windhoek basically means windy corner. So the Germans felt and thought that these mountains that are surrounding Windhoek basically traps the wind. So they call it windy corner. The entire Windhoek is also very small compared to Harare, I believe.
yeah.
I mean, Harare is.
After going around the Independence Museum, it was time to leave. We drove around the local neighborhoods and the city for a little bit as the guides explained to us a little bit more about the culture, the politics, how things work in Namibia, and some interesting facts. Our next stop was Penduka. Next stop was Penduka. This is a local social enterprise to help local women to create an income for themselves through crafting various items with their hands.
Oh yeah.
On location, there is also a lovely restaurant with the beautiful garden views, which include a lake and various cacti. You can also visit Penduka shop, which exhibits a wide variety of items for you to purchase. Now we were starving. Next stop, single quarters for some local cabana.
If someone has to be very much close to you, you need to start asking questions.
Is that kukuswa? It looks like.
So basically, quite a lot here is familiar. This is traditional spinach, that's dried up.
Oh, dried spinach.
And this is garlic. Yeah, traditional garlic, to be specific.
It is the garlic.
Oh, you don't like garlic? Oh.
It's so strong.
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah. Stronger than normal garlic.
It's normal garlic.
What did you say? There's dried spinach?
Yes, dried spinach.
Oh, okay.
This is the cabana spice that we are gonna have. We're gonna try with the meat. So this is locally produced, different spices, different herbs. So I'm sure that you guys are gonna love this. And if you guys happen to love it, you guys can also come back here, buy them. This only sells for 10 Namibian dollars.
Oh, okay.
10 South African rand.
Yeah. That's super cool.
So this is curry, paprika, turmeric, and yeah, meat tenderizers.
Yeah.
So this is mahango flour that makes the porridge, and it's actually
Oh, this is the same stuff dried,
Yes.
it
right?
sells 10 Namibian dollars.
Can I please have 2 of this? Okay.
Oh, what's this?
Oh no, this is not magnolia, baby.
Oh, grenadine.
No, this is not granadilla. This is basically marula plum.
Oh, do you eat it raw?
No, makalani. This is the makalani fruit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is the makalani fruit, so the nut is inside. So this is kind of, it tastes like a biscuit, so we call it the African biscuit.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll try it on our way back. Oh, there's Magunya. So, do people here generally buy per day? As opposed to like buying a lot for the week or for the month?
No, just per day.
Oh,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if they still remaining meat, they will normally go out in the street and sell off everything.
As you can see, there are different stalls that are selling meat over here. You're free to try out any stall as much as you like. It was so funny because we were asking, what if someone just comes and tastes meat across all the stalls and doesn't buy anything? But people are so polite and respectful. They taste because they're going to buy. So I thought that was really cool. Single Quarters Market was officially buzzing. I was so excited to try out the meat, and it was fresh. It smelled so good. Imagine African fresh braai vibes, but in Namibia they call it kapana.
Just a little bit. That's a lot of meat.
We're in Namibia.
It's fresh.
So in the end, we had a couple of boxes that were packed up for us: liver, beef, and some magwinya, which is some dumplings, as well as some, I want to call it sadza. I can't remember mahangu. I can't remember the Namibian name for it. After traveling in our Namibia, we decided that it was time for us to have a bit of a spa day. Our days had been very full on, but we wanted a bit of luxury to get some treatment. And so we found this really cool place called Goche Ganas. It's about 30 kilometers southeast of Windhoek. So quite a nice drive out of the city. And the place is screaming luxury. Take me away from the world and the busyness. It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the bush, and we were able to see some wildlife, get some treatments, and just really make the most of the facilities as we reflected on our time in Namibia. Just got some local Namibian fruit. Can't remember what the guy said it was called. But yeah, just cracking the skin off. And apparently this is the bit that is edible. It's supposed to taste like something.
So it's supposed to taste like a nut. I don't think that's the edible part. They're not supposed to crack it more.
I thought this is what we're supposed to remove. Clearly, we're not very knowledgeable.
I think throw it on the floor. I think you need a hammer.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm sure it's not supposed to be this complicated. Ooh, but it's cracked. Almost. There is no food that's supposed to be this hard to get to. Oh, it smells nice. Okay. Mmm. Sweet.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It actually tastes kind of gingerbready.
Oh, this is the bit that you're supposed to eat. Oops. Right here. Anyway, there's an interesting nut on the inside. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Enjoyed spending a bit of time in the indoor infinity pool. The staff were very friendly, very helpful. Spent some time in the sauna before having treatment and then going out to explore the outdoor pool while watching wildlife and also enjoying the outdoor pool. So I'm a water baby, so was loving this experience. The staff super helpful, super friendly, and we're just giving to just enhance the relaxation process.
Back, but I never left.
I really love this rustic look with the naked brick as well as the thatched huts, and as you walk out and you see the vast expanse with the landscapes of the hills in the distance and the pure green grass and the beautiful blue pool, like take. After about 4 hours, the sun was starting to set and it was time for us to head back to Windhoek. I've seen this shot in documentaries, but seeing it in real life was absolutely phenomenal. My heart was so full. It was stunning. I was filled with so much gratitude. Look at this, guys. These beautiful giraffes silhouetted against the African sunset. It's like your savannah dream. Oh, it was Tapiwa's final night in Namibia, and therefore it was bittersweet. It was more bitter than sweet, to be honest. Okay, so we've got some tripe and sediza. We went out for a final dinner and then the following day met up with some family we have in Namibia before she flew off and left me all lonely in Namibia.